Shocking details about the near decapitation of a former teacher in an East Harlem homeless shelter, and a former homeless services commissioner gives Mayor de Blasio advice on improving safety. CBS 2's political reporter Marcia Kramer has exclusive details.
NYPD officers outside the Boulevard homeless shelter in East Harlem today trying to piece together a horrifying crime. How this man, 22-year-old Anthony White, killed and nearly decapitated his roommate, 62-year-old Devin Black, a former teacher.
I knew both of them.
Kenneth Ricks not only knew the two men, he lived 2 doors down the hall, and the things he saw and heard raised serious alarm bells about the security at the shelter and about White himself.
Anthony had very bad mental issues. I really believe he shouldn't have been here. In the cafeteria, he used to come down and be angry, and he would scream out, outburst that he's going to kill someone. Nobody takes it serious. He's been bouncing off the wall for a couple of weeks now.
Ricks also wonders why officials assigned the 62-year-old former teacher to live with Anthony White, since White reportedly didn't get along with older people.
He had a real attitude against older people. He said he comes from an abusive background.
Meanwhile, there was tight security at the shelter today. Metal detectors on, residents also wanded by hand amid questions about how a weapon sharp enough to nearly decapitate someone got inside.
That's how sharp it was. And you know how much anger it takes to force to do that?
Another development, Black's son Jonas Black offering a heartrending Facebook post. Jonas said his dad fell through the cracks of a severely broken system. It is hard not to hate the man who took my father away from me, but ultimately I see my father's killer as another victim. Had there been adequate mental health infrastructure in place, this tragedy would not have happened. The Boulevard isn't the only shelter with security issues. This man was transferred there because he had a run-in with a resident at a Brooklyn shelter.
I had got slashed in the face. He cut the one guy's face on a Wednesday. They let him out of jail on Thursday. Friday, he cut my face.
Robert Mascali, a former deputy commissioner in the Department of Homeless Services, says the NYPD should do a security assessment at every shelter and not leave it to the civilians who do it now.
Look and see how many cameras, surveillance cameras they should have, where they should be positioned, how many guards, where they should be stationed, and also, you know, the front door. Double check those metal detectors.
Well, I tried to bring Robert Mascali's idea to Police Commissioner William Bratton today before he spoke at a John Jay College symposium. But an assistant said he was unavailable, his schedule packed. Hopefully he'll respond next week. And I need to tell you that just minutes ago, the mayor announced an increase in peace officers and mental health workers for all the shelters. Christine?
You know, such a compelling response there from Black's son in your piece. Really heart-wrenching. Marcia, thank you.